Hi guys, and welcome back to another Football Manager video. In our last video we started in the league. We did struggle a bit, but we did start off with Chelsea and then Liverpool, so 2 losses, but it's to be expected. We had a bit of a conundrum to solve because we had Julian Romero ready to sign, didn't have enough funds. I made a mistake. I thought of a new rule we could use. Troy Deeney was injured, and I thought, well, if we can give ourselves 10 million once a season if it's because of an injury that we need to get a replacement for. Now, I pressed it was 99 pence. It didn't work, so I pressed it again, and then I ended up with 2 lots. So I accidentally got 2 lots. We'll leave it as that, but I don't think it will happen again, as in me having to get 1, because I think from now we can sort of build and not need, not have a player injured and need to get a player in with this. But we've got 20 million. We'll have to, we'll spend it because it's a bit of fun. But yeah, new rule. If a player's injured and we're in the transfer window and, we get to the end of the transfer window and we need a replacement, we can have 10 million to spend, that's it. That's once a season as well. So, got a new striker in, only seen as a C+, but he's 3-star, 5-star potential, 19-year-old striker. I think he's going to be good for us, and it's good to have a player in. Because Deeney's out, we don't have any other strikers. It was looking like a bit of a difficult situation, but I think we've solved it for now. Some players here, I'm not too sure if any of them are worth it. Look, there's some players with very high potential, but they're not going to be useful now. So yeah, I'm not sure. What's that? Foreign. Okay. So player search. Anyone interested in a loan that we haven't already looked at? Don't really need a winger. I think first thing to do is look at our squad, see where needs improving. So if we look at who we've picked, we've got a goalie in. Defence, fine, because I know Beraldo will normally go there. Pedersen will play at left back. The striker we've brought in is also injured. Between 11 days and 3 weeks. Deeney's out between 3 to 5 weeks, so we just don't have a proper striker anywhere. Hogan is on 44k a week. Hogan is our highest paid player and he's worth 500k. We need to get him off the books as soon as possible. 100k. Just get rid. We can't have someone sitting there with such high wages that doesn't play. It's a massive waste. Wings, Sanchez and Villalba. Then Lecco as well. And this Gorto guy. Midfield, we've got Woods, Galbraith, Birlik, Lavia and Sunjic. So we've got a lot of central midfielders. Strikers, we've got injuries. We've got a spare right back there. Couldn't remember if he was a right or a left. Jeremy Bella as well as a spare winger. Average is on 35k. And he has been transfer listed. He's worth literally nothing. Give me 1k and you can have him. How much would it cost to... I was going to say release him from his contract, but then we're paying off his whole contract, so there's probably no point. Beraldo's worth 41 mil. That's a good player there. Okay, so is there anyone that can actually improve us? Tyrese John Jules? Probably do with a striker considering our second one's injured, but we only really need one for a few games. Taylor Richards, is this? Yeah, this will be the Taylor Richards that we did have. He's Atalanta bought him from Brighton. Fair enough. Jeremy Sarmiento rings a bell. Okay, so no one that's interested in a loan. Looks like they're going to improve the squad. Loan listed. Rodrigo. That would be a brilliant signing. He's not interested. Amad Diallo. Not interested. But how much would it be? 1 point. I know it says he's not interested, but if he really wants to move away, he will come to us. That's the thing. Cole Palmer. That would be a very good signing, but we can't get another one from Man City. Conor Gallagher. I know we've got a few midfielders, but Gallagher would be a brilliant signing on loan. Not interested, but it would cost us 325k. Gallagher, please. A winger here. Winger / attacking mid. Again, not interested, but it's cheap, so if we can, it would really be a good deal. Broja as a striker. Not interested. I am expecting pretty much all these players to turn around and say, no, I don't want to come to you, but it's worth trying, you know. Hannibal. Nemanja Jovic. Fair enough. Daniel Balor. I remember I signed him on my other Football Manager save, and he was a very good centre back for me. Been loan listed. I don't think he's interested. No. Papetti. I know he's supposed to be quite a good young centre back. We can't get him because he's from Man City. Okay, this isn't looking like it's going to be possible. Joe Gelhart got some pretty good stats there, but he's not interested either. How much would that be? Okay, quite expensive because, you know, it's a team that are probably going to finish near us, because we'll probably finish near the bottom. Joelinton, what signing that'll be? George Puskas, fair enough. Marlos Moreno, who's this? Goalkeeper, 24 years old. See if he's any good. Leo Dubois. Trying to think what I recognise that, but it's 28, 26, 26. Onoma. Spora, Ashley Barnes, Isaac Success, Zinkernagel, Filip Benkovic. A lot of these players probably won't end up getting work permits, will they? He doesn't look amazing, nor does he. I think best to just leave that for now. Got a cup tie against Wigan, League One opposition. I think start Lecco, just give him a go. Judy Romero also out. Pedersen is fit, which means Pedersen goes at left back. Beraldo can come in at the back instead of Roberts. Sterling at right back. Give this a go, see how it goes. I'm hoping we get a win. I mean, we're playing against, Wigan, League One opposition in the Carabao Cup at home. Okay. That did not go as expected at all. So we were out of the Carabao Cup to Wigan in our first cup round, which is just terrible. This does not look like a good start. Just got into the Premier League. Hogan, okay, 1 to 2 days, that's not too bad. But this has been a struggle to the start of the season. Did not expect to lose that game against Wigan at all. That's awful. Okay, we're not going to be spending anything like this. Vlahovic has gone to Everton. We'll take part. Oh, they're all contract offers. Rumours that Reading want Woods for 2.5 million. That would be very good. We've got a bit of money to spend. I just don't know where to spend it. Bristol City and QPR want Sanchez on loan. That'll be 1 mil. That'll be 1 mil. Oh, we were trying to sell Sanchez, weren't we? Yeah, we don't want to get him out on loan. We want to possibly sell him to bring someone else in. Portsmouth want Bella on loan. I did promise Bella that I'd get him out on loan. Might help him. His price might go up, might be able to sell him. So that could be a good one. A good goalkeeper here who's extremely interested. And he's been listed because he requested it. But we won't be able to sign him. Yeah, we can't do much about that, sadly. Anyone in here at all? Doesn't look great. Hull want Bella on loan. We'll accept that as well. I think everyone's gonna reject a move. Okay. A good young striker there. Good young centre back as well. Some good players with high potentials here. It's just whether any of them are interested. Anyone loan listed that's interested now? Anyone better? No. Any contracts expired for players? These will probably all be too old. We could try and get Ibrahimovic. Would be quite a fun one. Gavin Kilkenny, A-. I mean, if it's expired, so he's free. We could make a bit of money there, so fringe player he's happy with. Don't know about 19 grand a week. 13, 15 and a bit. That would be good. Good little money maker there. Bradley Dack out of contract. It looks like he could be alright. Free agent. But what What would he want? 17k, that's it. 15k, Bradley Dack. Mark Harris, another, pretty young free agent. I'm not sure about him, to be honest. Right, okay, that's quite interesting to see. Is there anyone that is transfer listed that we reckon we could try and sign that's not, pretty old? I would actually be interested in a transfer. Could do we getting our scouts out, but I think it's probably too late for that. Scout assignments. Where was my one in South America? Santiago Jose looks pretty good to me. It says he would fail to meet. Is that a definite? It definitely not meet it, because we can try. A winger there on very low wages. He'd fail to meet it as well. I think they all are, aren't they? Oh no. This seems fine. Gonna get some young South American players in. Always exciting. I don't mind that installments bit, to be honest. Sure, we'll pay that. Another one here I know wouldn't work. Looks good. He wouldn't meet the threshold though. Bit of an issue. Jose interested. Find a loan to help assist his player development. Increase his wage to 28k would earn him enough points. Do I want to throw 28k at a young kid? Maybe, because it could mean that he, if he's going to be a big part of our future, then I'm happy to pay him that really early to get it over the line. They want him back for the rest of the alone until the end of the season. It would be very interesting seeing out the remainder. Accept that loan back, sure, if it's going to mean he can develop a bit better. Squad player here, Franca. 23 mil release clause, let's say 30. Actually, no, can we exclude? Yeah, we'll exclude that. That's great. Balor is going on loan. That's also great. Not sure who that is, but fair enough. Bristol City want Dak. People want Lecco on loan. don't really want Lecco to go on loan. I'd rather sell him. But I think he can play a part in this team. So I'll leave him. He couldn't get a work permit, but they told me if I put a certain amount of wages on the table that it would work. Okay, that's a bit frustrating. Franca has worked. Percentage profit from an XL, I didn't even see that in there, to be honest. But we'll accept that. Bradley Dack is joining as well, we'll accept that. 76k for Bradley Dack. Pretty good going. How much is he worth? 9 million. So that is a great deal. It's a potential to be a key player for the club. Franca doesn't like the fact that we signed Dak. Jared Bowen has went to Man United for 25 million. That is pretty cheap. Gavin Kilkenny, he's worth 4.2 mil. Sign him for, 825k. That's how much been deducted. Again, decent Premier Division player he can be. Squad depth and investment. That's basically it. Worth 6.4 mil. Another good deal there. So we're getting close to the end of the transfer window. I'd love to make a big signing, but it would have to be a young player because I don't want to buy someone that's just going to go pretty soon. I don't want to spend a lot of my budget on a player that's not going to... that we're not building a team around. So it's difficult. I can't really see anyone that's standing out now. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anyone or what positions we need. Luton want Lecco, Millwall want Lecco, both on loan. Benjamin Sesko is wanted by Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal and PSG. He's not going to come to us then, is he? Reject these. West Ham make loan approach for Palmer. That's so frustrating. We tried to get Sesko before, but he didn't want to. He'd only just signed a new contract, so he didn't want to leave. And now, straight away he wants to go. Very annoying. Because he would have been a brilliant signing for us. Boetius. John Joe Shelvey plays for Norwich. Is there... I wonder... It's probably going to be too much, isn't it? He's at Bayern Munich now. 115 mil. Okay, yeah, that's a bit too much. I think I'm at a season too late on that one. Loan listed. Quick look. Mark Gelhart, that would be a brilliant signing on loan. Weakening Palace as well for a season. It just depends. How much would that be? 1.1 mil for Gelhart. If we wanted... If we wanted to be spending... a decent amount... then we could do. If we wanted to possibly go for a 5 at the back. You know, some games we might want to just change it up a bit, go a bit more defensive. He'd be a very good player to get. Ilias Akama. I have been told about this guy. Apparently a very good young player. He's only got a £15 million release clause. I mean, we don't have 15 million, but he's up for loan. Would cost 700k. That's it. Okay, that's very good. If we can get an optional future fee of 14 mil, then definitely. Let's drop it a bit. They're not impressed. Okay. That 19 mil can stay. That would be a great signing for us as well. Mario Gelhart as well, on loan. We did look at him, he looked good, we wanted to sign him, but he wouldn't reach the work permit. So, the loan would cost 300k for him. I guess if we can't get Gelhart, then that would be a good loan as well. So, this could be very good for us. 3 players there, all on loan. Cole Palmer has gone on loan to, I can't remember who that was now. West Ham. What signing that'll be? £10.25 million for him. That is a brilliant deal. Let's try and let's try and get in there and try and nick him, but we can't afford that, can we? 10 mil plus Hogan. You want Scott Hogan? Bournemouth, I believe, are looking at a striker, a right midfielder, and a right back. Wait, sorry, have Bournemouth actually signed this player? That might be why. It's not working. I think I'm going mental. No, they've only made an offer, according to that. No, he does play for Bournemouth. They've signed him. Okay, so they've just snuck a brilliant player under the radar. David Neriz now plays for Southampton. Interesting stuff. Very interesting. Man City have signed Sesko. So frustrating. How much is he worth now? Oh, the same. Gelhart's set to move on loan. He can play right back and centre back. He's cover for everywhere. We have to say yes to that. That would be a great deal for us. Mario Gelhart couldn't get a work permit anyway. So that doesn't matter too much. He's not as versatile either. Ilias Akama has got one. Brilliant. Another, a right winger that can play into the Sanchez. Young. From Barcelona. B- for Akama. And Gelhart a B- as well. So some good signings there. Very good signings. And we've got an optional future fee there. Loan offer. 300k for Gardner on loan for the whole season. That's good. He's only worth 150k. I'll take it. Make our money's worth. Not long left now. One player I did actually want to look at. Who's this 19-year-old winger? Charlie Patino as well. Yeah, he's from Arsenal, so he's worth a lot of money. Tends to be the way. One more look. Anyone on loan? Angerin. Yeah, doesn't look. Oh, great. So it looks like that's it. Deadline day. You know, nearly all over. Gardner's gone on loan to Wickham. Yeah, Gary Gardner's gone. Loan offers made for Lecco now. How much money could we make off this? It's like $1 million, isn't it? 925k. 925. It's difficult because is he going to be used that much? Who have we just brought in on loan? Gelhart and a winger. He can play up front, which I do like, but we've got wingers now and strikers. I want him on loan. Can be recalled. Except all of them. Someone can try and get him right at the end. Done deal on a loan. That looks like a very, very all-round player. Lecco set to move to Middlesbrough on loan. Well, Lecco's gone on loan. Doesn't look like Ryan Woods is going to leave. Very true. This looks like it's been a pretty good transfer window. Still way off on the wage budget, but Osimhen went to Man United. That is very big. Woods and Hogan look like they want to leave. We signed Beraldo for 9.5 mil. He's worth 41 mil. 4-star, 19-year-old centre back. That's some very good business there. And a massive game here against Bournemouth. We're going to play this one. It'll be the only game of the episode because it's all been about the transfer window. But I think we've got a decent squad here. Home against Bournemouth. I know we're only on the third match, but this is a pretty key match. Especially when our two strikers are both injured. That's not great for us. Franca can go on the bench. Centre mid. Slightly concerned. I'm not going to offer him to clubs, not yet. We'll just make him available for loan, just in case anyone wants to come in for him. I don't want to have to play Hogan, but I think I might have to. So play Bielik in the middle, 3 centre mids there. Lavia comes on. Gelhart, how does Gelhart line up against that other centre backs? Josh Vare can go. Ilias for Woods. So defensively, we've got Roberts Williams and Gelhart. Okay, so 3 defenders there. Villalba starts. Akamak starts. How does he like playing? Inverted winger, okay, perfect. We obviously need a striker. Which could be Can't really be Bradley Dack. Gavin Kilkenny. Okay, loan list him. And then we just want someone who can play up front. Only 2.5 star, can play as a false 9. Hogan, 2.5 star. I don't mind playing a false 9, to be fair. Can Akamak play up there? As a 3-star striker. Okay, so that's our move. Ilias up front. Sanchez on the right. Attacking. Ball in midfielder, yes. Bielik likes to be a deep line playmaker with a Masala and ball in midfielder. Perfect. Maybe play Sunic in the middle and then play it like that. Sterling at right back. He's a full back. I think he's better at wing back. Right, okay. I'm pretty happy with this. I'd say this is a good squad. A lot of potential here. Don't want him to take risks really in the Premier League. A sweeper keeper that defends, does that make sense? I don't know. Villalba, inverted winger. How are we playing it then? Pressing Bournemouth, balanced. Play out from the back. Quite narrow. Mixed crosses. Maybe not really high tempo. Bit of time wasting in there. In transition. Do we want to play it straight to our centre backs? Do we trust them with the ball? I guess so. Maybe don't play such a high defensive line. Our line of engagement should be high. We're going to go straight into this one. Hopefully. Okay, we didn't do terribly. 10 shots, 4 on target. You know, we didn't do awfully. What is going on? 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of 7 games, 6 of them ended 1-0. That is quite hard. Bottom of the league. Just lost to Bournemouth, which isn't great for us. Franca here would be a regular starter. 875k we'd get for a loan. He can be recalled. I like the look of that, to be honest. Here he'd be a squad player. Means I'll reject that one. Disappointing not to have done better there. And next up, after the little international break, Villa. Big game. Sitting bottom of the league. But Villa, Newcastle, Everton, Brighton. Out of those 4 games, we need a few wins. Because then we've got Man City. If we haven't won by that Man City game, it's looking pretty bleak. But hopefully, we can, just try and push on. We've had 2 tough fixtures at the start. Last match, it was one of them, it just didn't really go our way. Hopefully, we can win some of the next few games, and that match against Villa will be a big one. Make sure to like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more Football Manager content, and up the Blues.